Okay, so Harris, in 2021, which is already 4 years ago, it feels like yesterday, you were involved in the sale of 300 South Brevard to foreign capital. Tell us about that deal, how it came together, and what really made that deal unique.
Yeah, that was a unique one in a lot of ways. We were fortunate enough to be involved on the front end when Stream Realty originally acquired it, and then they positioned it to be ready for sale in 2020 when we originally marketed it. Due to the pandemic, a lot of disruption in that process. We found a buyer from Korea. A lot of meetings over Zoom, and Monday morning, when they prefer to have those meetings, was Monday morning in Korea was Sunday night in the States. So there were a lot of meetings with the buyers sitting in a conference room in coats and ties, and us at home in sweatpants on Sunday evening.
No Sunday family dinners.
Certainly missed a few of those, but we spent a lot of 2020 working on that deal, and we're fortunate enough to get it done in early 21 with a foreign bank, a foreign buyer, and it was really a fun one to work on, given that we saw some real high-profile global capital come into our market and make a big splashy acquisition here.
What do you think that means for the future of global capital, foreign capital, coming into Charlotte and the States?
It was interesting, with the rising rates we've seen over the last couple of years, it's kind of changed the dynamic. Hedging costs, given the strength of the US dollar relative to other currencies, created a dynamic where hedging costs are a lot more expensive, which obviously compresses the yield on an investment. So we've seen some capital shift more towards value add. We've seen some more domestically managed foreign capital where they're investing through a domestically managed fund or a separately managed account. Industrial has become the top target sector there. One trend relative to 300 South Brevard or some other high-profile deals that we saw foreign capital do here, like the Honeywell headquarters acquisition. Historically, that capital had been attracted to net lease deals, large net lease deals with household names like a Wells Fargo or a Honeywell. The single tenant net lease market has been hit particularly hard with the rising rates, given there's not a whole lot of leverage you can pull to add value on those deals. That market has slowed down a lot, and the capital has in some ways shifted towards more value add programs, development. Global capital active, particularly Japanese equity looking at development here in the States, but it is a little slower given the disruption in the capital markets.